Hey guys, it's time for my 2023 favorites. I hope you're ready because I'm excited. Let's get started. Okay, so took some time picking these out. I'm just going to jump right in because these videos can be a little bit long, so I'm going to try not to talk about every single product. Okay. So eyeshadow. I don't do it every day, but if I had to choose a favorite palette, Natasha Denona is definitely a favorite. This Natasha Denona across the board is a favorite, but this palette in particular, which is her I Need a Nude palette, spectacular. So good. I love this palette. I've been reaching for it a lot lately. When I do makeup, this has been the one. So I got it the latter part of 2023, but maybe my most used palette of 2023 because I just don't use eyeshadow all that often. So I love this. It's really good. An affordable palette that I love and that I've reached for quite a bit is the That's Taupe palette from ColourPop. I love this. Beautiful shades, gorgeous taupey. That's my jam. I love taupey shadows, and these are just gorgeous. I love ColourPop. They have a great quality to their shadows, and you can't go wrong with this one or Going Coconuts. I love it. I don't know if they still have these. I'm pretty sure they have them, but just in case. But this one is a really good one. Let's talk primer. High-end primer. This one, I'm just like, I don't even think I can scrape any more out of it, but it's so expensive. I don't want to get rid of it because I want to try to get every single drop out of there. This is the Vanish Airbrush Primer from Hourglass. It is so good. It is definitely blurs pores. It is mattifying, and I love this. It is so good. I think it's like $58. That's why I'm holding on to it, and I want to repurchase. I just don't know that I will. That's a lot of money. So it's been great though. I really love this, and if you're looking for a good high-end primer, this is definitely one that I would tell you to check out. You want to talk about affordable primers though? Let's talk about e.l.f. Power Grip. This has been one that I've reached for time and again this year. This, I had the blue one and I went through it completely, and then I'm almost done with this one, which is the one with the niacinamide in it. So definitely one to check out. I love Power Grip Primer. It keeps my makeup on all day. It does definitely blur the pores. It's one that I definitely keep on reaching for. So Power Grip Primer is definitely a win in my book. So check it out if you get the chance. Niacinamide is supposed to be great for brightening. It's like skincare ingredient. So if you want that, grab the one with the niacinamide. If you're not into that, don't worry about it. Just grab the regular. They're the same price. So it's great. Really great. I wrestled with this a little bit as far as foundation goes because I really reached for my Pat McGrath foundation a lot toward the end of the year, and I was like, I'm gonna go with Pat McGrath. But one that I would really recommend, and one that I really love, and I just wish was just a better shade match for me, and that's the only reason I don't reach for it more, is this one, and it is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation from Hourglass. This is so good. If it would just be just a little bit lighter, if I just went down one shade, I got shade 5, if I just went down one shade in it, this would be gone. I think I've maybe went through half of it already. It is so good. It's good enough that I put it on one day and I thought, this is too dark. My best friend came, she put it on, and we were out, and I was like, what foundation did you use? And she was like, whatever it was sitting on your vanity. And I was like, oh, you use the same thing I did. So I was complimenting her on it. That's how good this is. So the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation, this is amazing. If you want to spend some money, if I don't break it, this is definitely one to spend some money on. But I love it, and I wish it was just a little bit lighter, but there's ways around that, and I do work around it. But a lot of times if I'm in a hurry, I'll just reach for something that is a better shade match for me. But I do love this. For an affordable choice, this has been my go-to. The Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. This is gorgeous. This has like that sheen to it. So like if you're gonna do, instead of putting like a e.l.f. Halo Glow or Hollywood Flawless Filter underneath your foundation. You don't have to. This already has it in it, and it has vitamin C in it as well, which is wonderful for the skin. So again, skincare ingredients while you're wearing your foundation. What more can you ask for? I love this. It is so good. It's a buildable foundation, so if you put it on, it's a skin tint, but I call it foundation. If you put it on and you want a little bit more, just put another layer. And I do that on my cheeks a lot because I have like aging spots on my cheeks that I like to cover, and I get great coverage if I layer this. This is a great product, one that I have been super impressed with. Again, I wish I just gotten a lighter shade in it, but it's not something that I just absolutely can't make work. It's just a preference thing, you know. I almost forgot, really quick before I go on, for eyeshadow primer, I'm out of both of these and I need to restock. Eyeshadow primer for a higher end option, Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. It's gorgeous, beautiful, spectacular, wonderful. I've scraped as much as I can scrape out of this one, I believe. I'm gonna store it upside down so that maybe what's in the bottom there that I can't get to will run down. So this is Rare Beauty. It was wonderful. It's not super expensive, so I don't care to repurchase and have this, but it is really, really good, and I have enjoyed this product a lot. This one is the Believe Beauty. You get this at the Dollar General. If you don't have one near you, I apologize, but this has been a go-to for me. I love this so much. It makes my eyeshadow look great every time I wear this. It has always made my eyeshadow look great. So I'm almost out of this one, and I need another one of these too. So I'll have to get that soon, very, very soon. Okay, sorry I forgot that before I did concealer. I wanted to talk about that. My favorite concealer, hands down, no questions, Natasha Denona. I love the High Glam concealer. This has been an amazing purchase of mine. I use this all the time. This has been my go-to product. Again, I just wish I had another shade in it. It works. It's not that it doesn't. I'm just like a tiny bit of a brighter under eye, but nothing that we can't make work. So I have the shade Y2. So if you're wondering, this is what Y2 looks like. It's just a little bit too close to my skin tone, actually. So this would just need to be just a tad lighter for me, but I still make it work, and I love it just the same. She has skin correctors. Is that what it's called? Skin correctors, I think. Under eye correctors. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. But she has the correcting shades too. So the formula on this is great. I love it. It's supposed to be self-setting. I always set everything, so I can't attest to that fact, but I can attest that I don't have to like constantly smooth it out before I do set it. So I do love that fact. For an affordable option, I love the IRL Filter Finish from Revolution. And this is a great concealer. This is an affordable option. I get great coverage with this. I love, this shade is a really good shade for me. It's C4. I could probably go down just one shade in this as well. That's going to be a constant for me, but I can make this work. It works really well. So it is a soft matte concealer. Usually I like a hydrating concealer, but I actually really, really like this. So if you're looking for something more affordable on the spectrum, this is a great option. So definitely check it out. For a cream bronzer, I love the Rare Beauty Power Boost bronzer stick. Power Boost, I believe, is the shade on this one. I love it. It's so good. I love a stick form because you can just rub it on and go. I don't have to dip into anything. So good. It's a beautiful shade for me, but I also just love the formula. It blends out so perfectly. It is such a good formula, and it's actually kind of affordable, but that is actually my higher end pick. This is my affordable option from She Glam. It is the Golden Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. This is the shade on it. It is kind of more of a bronzer shade, I guess, and I really like this one. This is what I'm reaching for if it is a affordable option. I don't do a lot of liquids these days. I've said that, I think, in a video not long ago, but I'm usually just doing powders because I'm usually in a hurry. But if I'm gonna reach for one, these two would be what I would reach for sure. As far as a liquid blush, I would reach for Rare Beauty yet again in the shade Bliss. I love this shade. It is such a beautiful, like, pinky peach. And this is the shade I usually go for. I love pinky peach shades. Those are my go-to shades. Usually summer, winter, anytime I usually go for those. I really love the Rare Beauty formula. You don't need much at all. I've had these littles for, I think these were like a holiday thing, and I've had them for quite a while, probably longer than I should, but anyway, regardless of that fact, they are amazing. I love these, and they'll last me for quite some time. For an affordable option, I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush in Rose You Slay. This is gorgeous. I love the formula on this. It is beautiful, bright, and I use quite a bit of it, I will say, but I still love what it looks like. And I feel like with the sheen on this, you don't have to necessarily wear highlighter if you don't want to, and that's a good thing about this one. So beautiful. Love this. Love it a lot. I definitely don't wear a lot of liquid highlighter, but if I'm gonna wear one, it'll be the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight from Charlotte Tilbury. That's just the one I like, the one I reach for. It's beautiful, spectacular, wonderful. I just don't wear a lot of liquid highlighter, but if I was going to, that would be what I reach for. And then e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in Champagne. Beautiful. It blends out just much like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Very gorgeous, and the champagne glow is very much my speed. I like a golden highlight, and so that's what I go for, and that's what I like. So I love those a lot. Moving on to setting powder, I love Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I've been using this a whole lot more. I'm gonna have to get me a replacement soon because I've been using it so much more. I like to use a pressed powder under my eyes. I feel like it's not as heavy since I am aging. I need something a little bit less heavy under my eyes, so that's why I like to use a pressed powder. So I've been reaching for this quite a lot, and if it's an affordable option, it's this one, and I'm almost out completely. I used what I could today out of it, and I think it's literally on its last leg. This is the All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder from Essence. I need another one of these. They're only like $4, so I have no excuse not to get another one. This powder is amazing. I like to use it all over the face, not just under the eye, but definitely under the eye. It brightens, and it just looks so smoothing and gorgeous and beautiful and spectacular and wonderful. It is a great powder, and this, if there's one thing out of this video I recommend, this is it. This is the one thing you need to go get. It's $4, so drop everything you're doing and go and get this right now. It is so beautiful, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. And I think if you're a dry skin person, you could definitely still use this. I know it says matte, but use it in the places that you like to use powder, like if you want to powder under your eye, or if you want to powder just like your T-zone, or whatever, wherever you like to use powder. Even though it's a mattifying powder, I still don't think that it would dry you out so much that you would just hate it. Report back to me if you disagree, but I just still think it's such a beautiful powder. And yes, it is translucent, so it is white, but I like that for me personally because my skin tone, it just brightens for me, so I'm not completely opposed to it, but that's my preference. Oldie but a goodie, the ones that I say this every year, Huda Beauty Pound Cake. Love this setting powder. This is my go-to setting powder. I'm saving this little bit for a special occasion. I don't know, but this is so good. I love this setting powder. It is one of my favorites. Scratch, it is my favorite because it is just so flawless on the skin. It looks so gorgeous. I love it. I love Huda Beauty, and I need to replace this, and I don't know what keeps me from doing it. I've not bought a lot of makeup this year, y'all. I really haven't. I haven't bought a lot. Yes, I've made purchases, but I've been very lenient on my purchases, so it's time to replace her. But definitely saving that last little bit for something. But love this so much. It keeps me, you know, from getting oily in my T-zone, and any glow you see today is highlighter. It's not any sheen, but I definitely do get oily through here and in on my nose and things. So this definitely keeps that at bay, and I love it so much for that. For an affordable option, I would recommend to you Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I use it all. So a good second that I do have on hand is the Maybelline Fit Me. Now, if you're wanting a translucent option, definitely go with Wet n Wild. But if you don't mind a little extra coverage and something with a little bit of a color to it, if you can tell right there it has color, this is the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. It is so good. It is beautiful. It gives that little extra coverage when you put it on. And I have the shade Fair Light. I like Fair. I just ordered the wrong shade when I ordered this, but it's still beautiful, finely milled, looks great on the skin, flawless, beautiful, great. All my favorite words this powder is. So definitely check it out if you get a chance. It's, I don't know exactly, you know, with drugstore, it kind of varies from place to place, but very much reminiscent of Huda Beauty. I definitely wouldn't call them a dupe of each other, but it is a great powder nonetheless, and I think it is definitely one that if you're looking for something great from the drugstore, this is one to check out. Okay, this could be controversial, but this has been my go-to powder bronzer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. This is more like a putty formula, okay? But this is a shade Fair. I have been putting this over powder. So technically it's not a powder bronzer, but it's what I've been using in place of powder bronzer. I love this so much. I love the formula of it. I set my face with powder. I go on, do my eyebrows, give it just a minute to kind of like warm up to the skin, the powder. And then I go in with this. I love to use my little chunky fan brush from Lorelei Los Angeles. It's the L22, and I'll use it with this. And this is my perfect combination for a great bronze. So if, you know, you're looking for a great bronze here, look no further. I found it for you. But I have the shade Fair, and I still absolutely love it. Again, I know it's a putty formula, so it's not technically a powder. Some people don't like that. I actually do. I think it's great. So I do use it with a brush, and I still absolutely love it. So this is my powder favorite of the year, and it took me a minute to get into it actually, but once I did, I fell in love, and now it's been about all I use. My favorite affordable powder bronzer, and this is a powder, is the Revlon Skin Lights bronzer. I love this. This is a oldie and a goodie. Slowly working my way through this. I've had this quite a while. This is the shade 110 Sunlit Glow. It is gorgeous. It has a sheen to it, so if you don't like that, you probably won't like this, but I do. I like a sheen. The one from Charlotte Tilbury is matte, so there's that. But this one does have a sheen. It's made in Italy. I saw it stamped in the bottom of the thing here that it's made in Italy, so that's probably why this is so good. It really looks great on the skin. I like a little bit of that little glowy bronze, and I don't mind it, so I truly love it. My high-end favorite blush has been this, the Full Fantasy blush from Lunar Beauty and Lorelei Los Angeles. It's the cheek palette. I know this might be cheating a little, but that's okay. I love this shade here, actually. I will mix these two, but this one in particular, which is Pink Blossom, has been a favorite. When I got this, I used this nonstop, and I love just having this little compact, not compact, but palette. That's what it is. It's a palette. I liked having this in my makeup because it was just so easy to have this all together. So I love all the shades, but this one in particular is my favorite. So this is a great little find. I think that they still have it on sale, but this has definitely been my favorite of 2023 as far as higher end. This is an indie brand, but this is the more higher end option for me. My affordable blush is the blush from Essence. This has been my favorite blush forever, in the shade Bespoke. This is gorgeous, beautiful. It's spectacular, wonderful, amazing. I wear this all the time. I'll usually wear this, and I don't need highlighter with it because it is so glowy and beautiful. So if you don't like a sheen in your blush, you won't like this. The Full Fantasy does not have a sheen. It's a matte blush, but this one does, and I love this, so I don't mind that. But I don't have to wear any kind of highlighter with this, which highlighter is kind of fading out. People aren't wearing it as much, but I do really love this blush. I've had it for a little bit, but it's that good that you don't have to use a ton of it, so it's going to last you a while, and it's very affordable. So favorite blush right here. Now as far as highlighter, I would have to refer back to this as well, because I love both of these actually, but this one in particular, the it's just Gold Fantasy highlighter out of here. I love a gold highlight and that's the one I love, and when I would have this, that's the one I would go for. So again, favorite higher end highlight would be out of here as well. Affordable highlight is this from ColourPop. It's the shade Wisp. Has been my favorite for a while now. I love it. It's a putty formula. It's their Super Shock formula. There's a train going by if you hear that. Sorry, I live right in the middle of the city and there's things all the time. So but it has almost like a little bit of an undertone of pink, but it's a goldeny pinkish highlighter. I love this. It is so beautiful. And I wear it over powder. I will take it, put my finger in it, and dab it on my cheek. I love it. For brows, I usually just use cheaper products for my brows because they're my favorite, period. But I've got you some higher end options as well. So if I was gonna do something higher end, I would use the Urban Decay Brow Blade. Honk honk. The Urban Decay Brow Blade has the pencil and the ink on it, and that's two for one here. So that's a great thing to have. And then I would use the Huda Beauty Balm Brows, and that would be my higher end option for brows. My everyday like combo is these three things right here. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I love this. This is a great pencil. So if you're looking for a good pencil, this is one to look into. This is a brow pen that I found on Temu. I'll link it down below. It's the Sylar liquid eyebrow pen, SYLR, and I love it. And then my Oma by Sharon C, one and done 2-in-1 brow styler. I only like the brow gel out of here. Again, I'll link this down below. It's cheap. Walmart usually has this on sale for like $4 or $5, so get you one because they're that good. Eyeliner, Victoria Beckham. This is going to be a favorite for a long time. Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner. I love this. This is so good. I love it so much. It is the shade, I don't know the shade. I think I've sharpened the shade off, but it's the brown. I think it's chocolate or something. I've used so much I've sharpened the shade off of it, but that, if I was going to use a higher end liner, that would be it. Like every day I've been reaching for this one. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in Deepest Brown. This has been a like staple for my makeup collection. It's inexpensive and so good. So if you're looking for one, this would be a great option. For mascara, I love the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. This has been a great option for mascara and something I've been using a lot of lately. I got like 2 of these little ones for like $12. It was a buy one get one free deal. So I have I've been using this one, and I've got another one I haven't opened yet, but I love this. I love the tubing aspect of it. I never thought that I would be like a tubing girl, but I love the fact that it just comes off like super simple. It is such a wonderful formula. So this has been something I've reached for quite a bit lately, and I really love it. So if you haven't tried it, try it because I think it's great. So I was not a tubing fan until this mascara, so maybe I just wasn't trying the right tubing mascaras. Who knows? My favorite affordable mascara is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. This is so good. This reminds me of my favorite that I have. I think I used all of it and I've not repurchased one in a while, but that's why I haven't named it as my favorite this year. But I love the Benefit Roller Liner. and this is very, very similar. I think they were trying to dupe it, and they did a great job with it. So I really, really love this. So if you are looking for something very similar to roller liner, I said roller liner, roller lash from Benefit, this would be a great alternative. We're almost there. Home stretch, guys, home stretch. For lip liner, I love the ColourPop BFF lip liner. It is so good. I love their lippy pencils, and they have, obviously it's supposed to be a lot bigger than this, but I've used a lot, and they changed the packaging since I bought this one, but it's so good. I love their formula. This is still creamy even though I've had it for quite some time. It is a great color, a great shade, a great nude, and I will repurchase eventually. I did affordable before I did my high end. This is my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon in Natasha. I love this. I love the shade on it. I think it is so gorgeous. It's more of a pinky shade, but it's still nude, and I love the shade. Love it. And I carried this in my purse for so long. It is such a creamy formula, and I love her lip pencils, and they are so, so good. So if you need a nude, this is a great option. I'm going to mention this. I don't really have a higher end alternative for it, but I also love the Superstay Ink Crayon. This is in the shade Trust Your Gut. I love this for a one and done. You can use it liner, you can use it as lipstick. It is a great one and done little deal. So if you are looking for something one and done, this is a great deal. I don't have anything really high-end alternative for this, but this is affordable, so who needs high-end, right? This is the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick in the shade Natasha, and I love this lipstick. I love Natasha's formula. Her lipsticks are amazing. I have a few, maybe two. But I love this lipstick, and this is my favorite high-end. I don't wear a ton of high-end, but this, if I was gonna reach for high-end, this would probably be it. My favorite affordable is my e.l.f. Seriously Satin in the shade Cream. I love this like peachy pale shade. It is just so beautiful, and one that I reach for time and time again, and I have a backup of it thankfully, because this one is almost done. It's almost done for. But I love it. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, you definitely need to. And then for gloss, I'm just going to keep Natasha going here. This one is the My Dream Gloss in the shade Natasha. Her glosses are so good. They're not super sticky. They're not sticky at all, and they just feel so good on the lips. They're just really moisturizing. I love it. So minus this one here, that would be my high-end lip combo. And then for a affordable gloss, I would use Juvia's Place in the shade Creme de Coco. It is a very pale nude gloss here. See, it pairs well with that lip. It is just beautiful. I love Juvia's Place lips. I love their lip liners as well. BFF just seems to be the one shade that I just go to a lot. I wish Juvia's Place had a few lighter nude colors, but I understand why they don't. But I love this. It's a good one. And last but not least, setting spray. I love the Airbrush Flawless setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. So beautiful, so gorgeous, great, amazing. It keeps my makeup on, keeps me matte. I love this setting spray, so good. I had a set of 2 of these, and I've used almost all. But a great little dupe, if you want me to tell you, and affordable at that, is the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Mattifying Setting Spray. I'm too tired and I need to go to bed. This is the best setting spray that's affordable, in my opinion. I've tried a lot of them. This is my favorite. I think this was supposed to be a dupe of this, actually, because they are both supposed to be 16 hour, I believe. It's great. I love this. I wear it a lot. This is my second one. I don't know where the other one went, but I think this was actually the first, and then the other one is like halfway done, so because this one's almost done completely. That's how good these are. Love it. So I think that was all my favorite things. Oh, if I'm gonna wear something on my lips before like while I'm doing my makeup, you know, just for moisture. This is my favorite. I love the Lawless Forget the Filler and the Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. I love that little thing just to put on my lips, just to give some moisture while I'm doing my makeup and prepare for lipstick. Those are my favorites, and those are my 2023 favorites. Look out for a video of me using all of these. So I'm going to do a full face of my high-end and a full face of my affordable favorites. I'm excited to do that, so look out for that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to keep it short and sweet. I'm tired, but also I was just trying not to talk a lot. So if you have questions, comments, whatever, let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. I really, really do. I'm not just trying to like flippantly do this. I'm trying to be conservative on time for a reason, but also I don't want to like make you guys be here all day watching a video on this. So I try to be mindful of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I maybe didn't say that, but maybe I did. I don't know. But if I didn't, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.